Well, today we did our extra row in between the two initial rows that we've done when it's still weedy. Look at it. So this row here is 3 meters from these two rows, and there was way enough space to do that. At 6 meters apart, I think it's way too much for an agroforestry. And usually they do have a middle row with something else. So what I put in there is stuff that are small, not gonna grow, not like the sapote and other stuff that are growing on these other big rows. They're still bananas. So I got still put some eucalyptus, some Tamarillo, and pineapple, red pineapple, some mountain Papaya. Start to have some leaf. This was from a cutting, and of course bananas. And start the cycle: eucalyptus, Tamarillo, pineapple, and this one is way nicer. This was one seed actually, mountain Papaya, and then bananas, etc., etc. You know the routine. I'm thinking of making more dents and putting something in between. So that would be, like a tree lucerne, some cacabeak, and inga beans in between. And we'll see if I have time. I think that would be worth trying a very dense agroforestry system on this side, and on the other side I only put stuff about a meter and a half apart. Nothing in between except some corn. Not all of it came up, but I think it's worth trying as an experiment for these middle rows to make it very dense. And none of this stuff, like the mountain Papaya, is going to go straight up, and it's not going to be very wide. Same thing for the eucalyptus. Tamarillo is a small tree. And then pineapples, of course. And then the mountain Papaya is not going to give too much shadow. So I think that might be an interesting experiment. Make it very, very dense. I mean, most agroforestry are way denser than what I've done. Always afraid of doing this, but on this side, the future plant will be chirimoyas and sapote, white sapote, so it's going to take a fair amount of space. But I'm planning to plant in between. I got about 100 comfrey roots, so I'm going to plant that in between all of these, so 75 centimeter in between. Put the comfrey. I put some at home and it just grew like crazy, so that's my hope. And then we mulch the tree lucerne on the edge, and then at the end of the other edge we still have to cut all the weeds, but the banana grass is quite amazing how much it grew. Better on this side. On the back side, some of it grew, but planted that after, and I think they were overdue for planting, so not all of them survive. But that's the great thing about banana grass, and I just can take a cut of a root and replant it. So that's what I'm going to do to fill the gaps in the back for the banana grass. So in the next couple of days we're going to remove all the weeds and then just lay it down as mulch for the next 3 rows over there. And I think I've got enough plant to do a second middle row, but I don't have enough to do a third middle row, so I'm gonna have to find some more plants. So tomorrow we'll get a day more or less off, but we'll come early in the morning and do a little bit of stuff. But that's the next thing to do, is this row in the middle there. So that's it for now from NūKa. Talk to you later.